video is basically going to be a quick start that is going to help you know what the scan results are saying and also how the recommendations work. Modern medicine, functional medicine, and nutrition. All of these are based on a chemical understanding of the body. However, they don't look to what instructs and controls chemical reactions, although of course having the right nutrients in the body is still a very important part of wellness. The NES Health or Barrage Etic approach is basically based on this concept of the body field, of which we see as the control system of everything that happens on the chemical level. Now, everything has fields of energy and information, and everything interacts through these fields. And these fields are generated by all of the cells and organs and motions and interactions within the human body to create what we call the overall human body field. So NES Health offers a proprietary bioenergetic wellness system scan that uses a principle called resonance that's able to compare the individual's human body field with an ideal human body field. And in this way, we can assess hundreds of wellness data points in just seconds. The scan tells us how well someone's body field is when it's powered, whether it is transferring information correctly, whether it's responding well to environmental fields, whether it's recognizing and using nutrients properly. Now, this scan also assesses several emotional factors, and it looks for unhealthy emotional patterns that are effectively playing in a loop within the field that potentially cause long-term health problems. And practitioners can use the information in the scan to help clients maximize their energy and improve their overall well-being in a number of ways. And number one, use the My Health to kick the wellness process directly on site and to clear the energetic rejuvenators that you'll see on the My Health screen. Two, a protocol of infoceuticals, which we're going to get into in a minute, to begin the long-term correction of the human body field. And three, we can use the scan to recommend positive lifestyle changes from diet to sleep, exercise, meditation through various videos and help files. And fourthly, you can use the power of intention to maximize the value of the scan and all of these solutions. Now, here are some quick tips so you can understand what you're seeing in the scanning software. So firstly, we have the energy source screen. Now, this shows us the way that the body field is able to receive its power and how the body field is responding to those energy sources, i.e. how it responds to diet, oxygenation, movement, light, and the Earth's magnetic fields. The energy strength screen. This shows us how much of that power or strength has been built up in the individual organ fields that make up the overall human body field. The idea here being to strengthen all of the individual organ fields so that we're able to have a combined, united, strong human body field. Now, the energy flow screen is closely related to the Chinese meridian system and basically shows the integrity of the body field's information pathways so that we know that correct cellular communication is able to take place throughout the body. So a distortion in the energy flow screen shows us that energy and information is not communicating properly, and therefore we use the energetic integrators to help to correct that. Now, the mind-body screen shows us where emotional tape loops may be imprinted in the body field by shock, trauma, or consistent thought patterns. Now, these loops can help to create chronic health problems, and again, through helping to correct the distortions done in the body field through trauma, we can help to release these emotional loops, which can have incredibly beneficial effects on your health. The environmental screen shows a variety of environmental factors that may have caused damage to the body field and/or that the field is unable to correctly deal with. Now, this may or may not mean that the factor is currently or physically in someone's environment. The nutrition screen shows a variety of nutrients and whether the body field is seeing enough of these nutrients or is able to correctly metabolize these nutrients from a bioenergetic perspective. It does not necessarily indicate the physical presence or lack of these nutrients. The My Health screen simply shows areas of the body field that can be assisted through using the My Health device, showing the exact location to help you unblock any energy blockages that may be present. The terrain screen shows the particular cellular environment that's going on in particular tissues in and around the body. Now, often there's a distortion in particular energetic terrains. The body will manifest different bugs such as viruses and bacteria and fungi. So the energetic terrain screen is both an indicator of polluted cellular terrain and also indicates the possibilities of different bugs that may manifest in those particular tissues. The Life Journey screen provides a variety of ways to look at one's internal journey. Now, items that may have been highlighted indicate imbalance or strong energy around those items to be explored for holistic healing. Now, please keep the following in mind when reading the results of the scan. The scan's results are relative rather than absolute. They only show the most important aspects of the body field to be addressed at the moment of the scan relative to other elements in the field. Now, they do not indicate the severity of the problem, whether it's acute or chronic, or whether it is yet manifesting physically. Also, the scan is not measuring any physical components of the body, and it's not making any sort of medical or disease diagnosis. Instead, it's looking at the energy and information fields and pathways that power and control everything within the body. Now, you may, and often will, see patterns of distortions within a single scan or repeated distortions over several scans that do relate to physical symptoms or a medical diagnosis received elsewhere. But the scan itself is not making a physical diagnosis. What it's actually doing is it's helping you to recognize patterns that are going on in your bioenergetic health. You may also, and often will, see distortions that don't relate to any known physical symptoms. Remember, problems in the field can occur long before problems in the physical body, and also they can be acute rather than chronic. Ultimately, just trust the scan and its recommended infoceuticals. Know that the scan brings up areas to address according to the wisdom of the body and not according to what you think should be addressed. Now, trusting the scan means trusting that the body knows what it's ready to work on and the order in which to unwind complex health problems. How the bioenergetic wellness system recommends infoceuticals is actually incredibly simple. Infoceuticals help the body simply through restoring the energy and information to the human body field. Now, they are recommended based on the bioenergetic wellness scan, and so you just use the recommendation screen of the software to see which infoceuticals should be taken. It's really just that simple, and it does also just bear repeating. Just trust the scan and you'll be relying on the wisdom of the body's own intelligence. Now, the standard protocol, it calls for all the drops to a glass of water and drink. And it doesn't matter whether you take them with or without food, but you may wish to take them earlier in the day. However, when it's recommended, take the night infoceutical shortly before sleeping at night. Now, there is a strong mind-body connection that affects our health, so we encourage you to direct your intention towards healing during scans, My Health, and infoceutical usage.